think he knows. When I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that, I think he knows. When I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur. Weeks on Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him help, yeah. Give these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterfly that's on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this, make it glow head to toe. PT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows. When I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that, I think he knows. When I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. Now my head boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Say the grace for me.
Say boy, what you want? Give that, give that, give that, give that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that, I think he knows. When I say it to him like that, he's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that, when I play with him like that, play with him like that, that he's coming right back.
Passport stat, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we ain't friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
corner and shook my. Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle.
It's the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks.
Coming up next.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Rock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hall with the first and still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that throw intended for Malachi Corley. So second down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, or getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Laviska Shenault to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
The NFL's Comeback Player of the Year just 2 years ago, resurrecting a career and writing a script that I don't think anybody saw coming. Last year, another 3,600 yards and 20 touchdowns with an 8-7 record as a starter, but there's a lot of new. A new system, a new coordinator, and for Geno Smith, he'd tell you, a new head coach that, well, he's got to create the same confidence and belief in that Pete Carroll certainly had in Geno. Can't wait to watch this script unfold.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Escapes out to the left. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Throwing on third, Smith. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Smith on first down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. The throw is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They start the drive with Hall. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Draymond Jones. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Sheds off a rusher. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now here's Rodgers. Escapes his grip. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Smith in the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Jets football. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Hall. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 now. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Rodgers set to pass. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the set. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long, Rodgers. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Forced out to his right. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Smith. Rolling out to his left. That's JSN. Smith and Jig on the quick slant. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Smith. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Smith to the air now. Into the hands of Walker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. And again, it's Smith. Gets this to Fant. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 38. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing is Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Smith on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The give on 2nd to Hall. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Seahawks football. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Smith on 1st down. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Smith to throw. Connects with Fant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 27. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of Does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. He can run it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. Once again, go hit that quarterback.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Calling about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, okay? Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded just ahead of midfield. And a nice return has them looking at a very short field now. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They're set up at the 35 now. Walker on first down. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Smith in the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Touchdown, Seattle! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Reek Woolen. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's on the move. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Look at all this time. Now here he goes. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. He's got a gain of 6 there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Cut by Lockett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Patterson on for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Smith coming off that pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, it's Smith. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Completed to Lockett. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Jets out to begin another drive. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Rodgers here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the... Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to take over possession. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Defense 2 too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one, an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. He's on the move. He breaks a tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground, with numbers normally reserved for running backs.
Metcalf there to bring it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Quincy Williams making the tackle. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Here we go.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Design bootleg here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of his end zone, Rodgers. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in So following the safety block, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, we go.
Smith on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down.
Hey, we go.
Smith in the pistol. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the puck, and they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Walker hauls it in. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Throwing on third, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Now outruns their offense to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. From the 40 on second down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And he cruised through the defense for a gain up to the 39. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Back deep is Williams. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Ashton Davis there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's on the move. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He calls his own number again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports halftime reports. For the Seahawks in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, Geno Smith. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after
Here's
the break.
Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Headed out right. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
From the gun, Smith. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Smith to throw. Getting out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Smith on 3rd and short. Flush down now to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look of defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Back out runs their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in the record books right now.
All right, here we go, second down. Another try following the sack. Conklin brings it in. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Okay, we've got unbelievable cameras. So many tremendous replays. But when you get sacked multiple times by the same guy, you start talking to him a little bit. You start reminding him, hey, man, I think that's enough. I think 2's good enough for you. Please don't get me a 3rd time.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He's got it near midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Smith. Connects with Fant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they could still do their damage.
Here's 2nd and 2. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now this offense ready to head back out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Defense too much, the Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. A give left side for Hall. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. back him up ahead of 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Their punter making his way out now. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Hall once more. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Broke through the tackle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Smith on first down. Buying some time right. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He'll get this one to Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. It's a design boot. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. On first down, here comes home. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To throw, Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They give to Hall now on the option. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
To the sideline, and Adams snacks it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Man-to-man coverage, it does not have to last forever. It just needs to last long enough for one of those rushers to reach the quarterback. Cover guys did their jobs, and so did he in dropping the quarterback.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Cut by Lockett. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming for Smith. Forced out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, off play action. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by DJ Reed. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Their offense running back out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Handoff running left, here's Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Corley reels it in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. On the move, hit it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open, and then bam, sack lunch.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 2-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Searches from the pocket. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go right back to Hall. Space to the left. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
37. Jets 27.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Gets this to Fant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the 34. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
It's caught Metcalf. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. Now here comes the New York offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Able to find Corley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his target, Hall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 22. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They go play action. Here's Smith. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. No return on that punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Caught by Lazard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Hall. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. Has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10 now. He's off, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
It's now 3rd down.
Now Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead off the turnover. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw by Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Has his man, it's Corley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Hall on the give. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Rodgers will look to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Seahawks pick it up. Has room down the left sideline. 30. Hits the 20. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Rodgers throwing again here on second down. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Defender tips that one, but he's got it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Buys time, rolling right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And they get to him again. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long, Rodgers avoids some trouble there. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Smith to the air now. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. He gets it away now from his own end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jets offense will take over inside of enemy territory. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
To throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. And that one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th and long. Here he is to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, ball at the 36. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Smith. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here comes their offense out again. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Cut near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Back to throw. Cut by Lockett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here he is to throw. All the time. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Setting up to pass. Rolling left. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they'll try to build on that big stop. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.